Right guys, hello, another video for you all. Just a quick one on the EMUVR to do a preview of Startron wall-mounted screens. So this is something I get asked quite a lot. Where do I get my TVs from? Because it's such a clean look, the way they're flush mounted to the wall. Of course, we can take any screen that you like and fix it, freeze it in place. But if it's got feet or stands attached to the screen, because it's meant to be on a desk, it looks kind of janky when you fix them to the wall. I know, I've done it in the past myself before I found these. So we see we've got the TV on the wall, nice large size, and then I'm using a smaller variation as monitors around the desk because there's only so much room on the desk. By the time you get a retro computer down or a keyboard and mouse on the desk, you run out of real estate. So pushing them up onto the wall made a lot of sense, and that CRT model can go in the corner. And of course, any system we can swap the cables over to use that CRT monitor if we'd like to. So hopefully you'd agree that's a nice looking office space. Of course, it's Startroy. We've got to thank for this. I did the appreciation video for them recently. There's so much excellent work they do in EMUVR. When we were chatting, I said people really do want these wall-mounted screens, and they said, "Oh well, it's one of the first UGCs ever created. I'm not happy with them. There's issues with the way the cables connect." I said, "But we've got the no cable cheat. No one sees the cables." And I said, "Oh, I suppose." Well, he gave in and said, "I'll give you a link, and you can share that with people. I will put it on the mod workshop, but it will not be officially listed. You can't find it by searching. You have to be given the links." I fully intended to talk people through this office, how to get it set up and give you the links. And I'm so glad that I waited and I didn't give you the links to these screens because Startroy is now revisiting them to do a better version. And that's what I can show you today because I've been given a sneak look at the models. So as we head into the extension room, I'll turn on the lights. Thunderblade and Afterburner cabinets have gone to give me room to work with. The screen on the wall is that Mark I screen that you could see in the office, what I've originally using. As we head into the inventory of screens, we can see I've got a Startron 85-inch. I've got another variant that is CRT, cathode ray tube, and there's another variant which is the widescreen model. So let's get that out, and I'll try to get it at roughly the same level as the other screen so you can get an idea of size comparison. F to fix it in place. So this model isn't complete yet. It's still got to do the LED light and there's other things that need to be done, but it does work and it gives us an idea. So of course at 85 inches, that we could consider that as a huge screen, but it can be scaled down once the model's complete. And I'm sure Startroy will figure out how to get it to 32, whatever, 22, whatever it might be, 13-inch for a CRT, common sizes that people will want to use. We'll have to see what they make available, but that is a good sized screen. Let's get rid of that. I'll bring up the HUD because I'm going to have to attach some cables now. We'll go to the CRT variant. There we go. And I'll hook up the Commodore Amiga to it. So we'll do F and F again. That's the cable that we've hidden. So we'll play this, hide the HUD. Hopefully you can see with it being the CRT, we have got that curve. It's not completely flat like the other screen. Of course, my Amiga is going to misbehave when I'm recording live. Right, let's get the lights off because people will say, "Oh, there's reflections. I can't play with that."
First, there was menace. Now, Psygnosis presents.
Do love the Psygnosis games on the Amiga. So yeah, I'm perfectly happy with that. Really good size screen. Right, let's do the widescreen variant. Try and get it roughly the same level. There we go. And this time I'll hook up the PlayStation 5 because I've got a DVD in there that I've set up with the capture core. I've called it Plex because I run this software in the background to watch my movies, TV shows, mentioned it before. So let's play a movie, just resume that. So that plays in the background, and then when I turn the PlayStation on, it will capture what that window's doing and put it on the screen for me. So let's head to the back of the room. We know it's 10 by 10 meters. So I'm back of the room now. I can still very clearly see what the screen is doing. So some of you be thinking, but that's got black bars at the top and bottom. Yeah, if I in real life watch this movie on my OLED television, it has black bars at the top and bottom. It's just the aspect ratio of the film. What we don't want is to have black bars to the left and right when you're watching 4:3 content on a widescreen. So this is why we have got the different models. There's the normal screen, the CRT, which is 4:3, and then this widescreen variant. So we appreciate everything that Startoy does. Let's stop that playing before YouTube thinks I'm trying to illegally stream the movie Fury. So we get rid of that screen. Right, I've accidentally turned on the arcade machine as well. Maybe that's why the Amiga was unhappy. We'll head back into the office. So when will they be done? I don't know, but to be honest, Startoy is a bit of a machine. So you say to him, don't rush, you request something, say do it in your own time, and you blink and he's done it. So I can't tell you when they'll be available, but I don't think we'll have to wait particularly long. I'm really, really looking forward to using these. So have a great day, have a great evening, whatever you choose to do after watching this. And as always, I will see you when I see you next. Ciao for now.